There's no sign that says for use of police and city employees only. Matter of fact, somebody just went in there and nobody bothered him. Oh no, wait a minute, now the park ranger on the bicycle is headed over that way. I guess they're gonna catch him when he comes out, tell him. Anyway, I had to go too badly to argue with the guy. And I wasn't about to push past him to get into the porta potty. So I turned around and waited in line and wet my pants before the line went down to the point where I was able to get to a urinal. And anyway, I didn't have my phone with me because I had left it on the charger on the power bank. Now, when I went to sleep, the phone was on 34% power, and I powered it off. I put it on, hooked it up to a 2,000 milliamp power bank, which will usually charge the phone about a couple of, well, it'll charge the phone more than 100% of the phone battery when the phone is off. Phone battery is 1730 milliamp hours. And anyway, when I woke up, when I went over to get it after I came out of the bathroom, the Bluetooth was on once I booted it. The phone was dead. Now, I never leave the Bluetooth on, and I shut it any time it comes on. I don't have any Bluetooth devices, and I don't use the Bluetooth very much. Anyway, Bluetooth was on, and the battery was completely dead, and the power bank was completely drained. Now, what this says to me is that somebody with the tags or the the other app, PIMS, which means somebody in law enforcement, came over to where I was sleeping and booted the phone while I was sleeping, while leaving it on the power bank, and then used the app to open all sorts of stuff on the phone. Now, I can't tell because the phone, this particular phone, doesn't remember what apps you had open once it shuts down and restarts. It closes everything. And when you start it fresh. But it says to me that somebody was messing with my phone and left it on and used enough apps, because if the phone was just booted and left that way, the screen would have gone off after 10 minutes, because that's how I have it set, and it would have continued charging from the power bank and been at 100% when I booted it. But what was I saying? The phone was at 1% and shut itself down immediately. I had to plug it up to a different power bank and charge it for 20 minutes before I was able to boot it and make this clip. And it indicates to me that somebody was using the phone for enough time to drain the battery and the power bank, which is 2 to 3 hours, even if the screen remains on the entire time with the brightness at 100%, which is where I left it set because it was very bright sunlight when I powered it down, and I was using it immediately before that. Anyway, I didn't question the police officer as to why he told the woman to let her kids play next to where I am when there was nobody else sitting on the lawn anywhere. And he's still sitting there in his car. And that's about it. So now I guess I'm going to be forced to plug up to that tree. Now, this morning when I went to sleep, the tree in the previous videos had, with the tape peeled back on the outlet since the day before yesterday, still had the tape peeled back. So I shouldn't have a problem plugging in over there until the Rangers come and hassle me. Well, that's it. I didn't ask the cop to identify. I didn't ask the ranger to identify, because I had to urinate too badly at the time, and I was trying to just get out of there as fast as I